Fuck it. So we'll just rock and roll right into it. So I wanted to get into, like I say, topic of my choice right now is on the mind Ozempic. I got clients that may talk about using weight loss drugs. I've had people go on TRT. Obviously, older people will utilize hormonal replacement, but I'm sitting there like, all right, so here's a good question for you. And first of all, if it's not already banned, do you think it's cheating to use Ozempic as a natural bodybuilder?
I don't think so.
No?
No, not really. It's not.
I don't know how good it works.
Enhancing drug. Yeah, I don't know. From what I've heard.
What is it, like ephedrine, basically?
No, it doesn't burn. It basically silences the
urge,
the cravings.
So we're talking like take it back to.
So basically, it takes the normal person and turns them into someone like me because I can resist shit like that.
Well, what's the? All right, what was the? We're going way back. What was the? It wasn't P4, but it was what was the Cellucor product that it was chrome with the green on it, and it helped for appetite suppressant.
Super HD.
Yeah, what did that have in it?
It wasn't that big. Oxy Elite from USP Labs, the makers of Jack 3D.
What was the product in that though? That was the appetite suppressant. It would suppress it would suppress ghrelin. I forgot what the hell was in it though. We're talking like a decade ago.
Yeah.
Oh, what was in that product? I can't remember. But yeah, so like
all that stuff is nothing compared to.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty
GLPs, like yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem: isn't Ozempic injectable? That's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
And yeah.
You are literally you're.
Ozempic is actually old news too. Like, I mean, Ozempic is mainstream, but what the bodybuilders are doing now is retatrutide. Retta.
Well,
that is
like
that's the
pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. So you got your everyday mom and pa. Like the imagery to me of somebody sticking a needle into their body is just absolutely crazy. Like I'm. Like after this podcast, we're gonna go upstairs. And we're gonna pin each other in the ass and fucking take some Tren. It's like
I'm not sure, but it might be like more of like
even in the oral thing,
a smaller needle though.
But I'm still though. Think about the imagery of that. It's like you're shooting a needle into your body to lose weight because you won't go to the gym and eat right.
Well, that's doing it the wrong way because you were losing half muscle, half fat. Like you're losing as much muscle as fat doing it that way. If you actually want to take a GLP, you have to be weight training because you're just going to look like a smaller version of yourself. You're still
it's a bit like you're puking all the time. Like that's exactly what I would attribute it to if you're going to use that. Like your
muscle loss is,
you're catabolic.
You're going to lose a lot of muscle. Yeah. That's what they're saying, that like on GLPs people need to be resistance training or they're just going to lose a lot of muscle.
Fucking astronauts.
Atrophy themselves, yeah.
All right, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got this whole, like, I'm a 40-something-year-old mom, and I'm going to stick a needle in my body to lose weight. Like, we're talking, like, Stack or 2 back in the day was a pill. Okay, you're swallowing weight loss pills. That's just like mega doses of caffeine, fine, but now it's just like, why don't they just go into the office and literally surgically just like just saw it off? Like, we're getting to that point. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, and then again, the whole reason I bring it up is because working out and eating right is just not an option.
It's too hard.
It's too difficult. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it. It's like, and the same thing with like recreational steroid users. You're on the same exact warpath right now as Ozempic. It's like, you're not trying to compete and you're just taking it to take it. It's like, but that's damaging your health. And again,
We don't know the long-term side effects of that stuff. And have you read this? There's has been side effects of blindness with Ozempic.
oh no, I haven't.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like nobody talks about that shit.
Oh, that's another great point. Like you bring up, like, let me, here, I got a brand new product and I don't even know what's gonna happen when you take it, but fucking shove it up your ass.
It's like the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, exactly.
The COVID vaccine.
Don't even do it.
Except that doesn't have any real benefits.
You're gonna get us banned.
Yeah.
No, we're past that.
I mean, at least
Alex Jones is back on YouTube, so we're safe.
At least with GLP-1s, you can lose some weight. The COVID vaccine ain't doing shit.
No. Yeah. Unless it's gonna give me some superpowers, then I would have been the first one in line.
Yeah.
But no, so yeah, you take this Ozempic drug, and it's like literally, all right. This is what I would say about Ozempic. If you're gonna do Ozempic and you're already gonna stick a needle in your body to do that, fuck Ozempic and hop on some tren. Like, what are you doing? You're gonna take this bullshit in a needle and you're not gonna take the good stuff. It's like, why not lose weight and build muscle at the same time and just get jacked and juicy?
Yeah.
Instead of like a fucking twig, and you're already not working out like you say, so yeah, you're gonna just become a putrid piece of poop compared to what you were before.
Yeah.
It's like a guy coming off.
I think it's really, the only time it's really beneficial is just people that are just so obese that like it is their like last resort. Like they just have to lose weight.
My just 600 plus pound life.
Yeah, like
under 6 foot tall,
400 plus pounds, and you can't even walk. Like just I could see that benefit, taking it just to get to the point where you are comfortable exercising, because some people just are at that point. Like they just won't.
If it's a
stop
life
eating.
or death scenario and you can't move, and that thing could actually get you to the point where you could move, and then from there it's up to you because you still got to do it. But yeah, fine. You know, rare extremities, kind of like when. It's just, I don't know, like...
It's the people that, like, got 10 pounds to lose and they want to go on a GLP. Like, what are you even...
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, you know what's even crazier? All right. I learned about this shit when I was working at the hospital. I don't know if you've ever heard... You ever heard of, like, a wedding IV drip bust tour?
No.
So on weddings, instead of like drinking water and doing it natural and building up your electrolytes to try and avoid the hangover, these people go around with a certified doctor in a school bus to the weddings, and then they just like inject everybody with like IV fluids.
What?
So they don't get like drunk and hungover. And I'm like, this is real? I was like, God. Jesus Christ. I was like, where are we headed as a society right now? I'm like, I was laughing when I saw that. I was like,
that's real? Like,
it's 100% real. Like, literally, like, you got a bus, and you go to a wedding, and there's a doctor in the bus, and he's just, like, shooting everybody up one after the other, making, like, fucking $200-300 a shot.
I was going to say, that's got to cost a fortune. You're spending all that money just to drink alcohol? That's just the most stupid thing I've ever heard. I'd rather just not drink. You know,
I was dumbfounded. Dumbfounded, but at the same point, you know, people are chopping their wieners off, so I can't be too dumbfounded. But I was like, damn. So then this whole Ozempic thing, and I'm like, well, and then it made me think of that, and I was like, oh man, yeah. So people are doing that. It's like, I don't know, you know, whatever. Like I see it. I see when people, like when we go to train in the gym, I just see how people look at the both of us, like. Sometimes it's just blatant, like the dude won't even care. He just stares at us, and I look over and he's just looking at him. You know, maybe he's gay, I don't know, but like, it's just like they look at people like us and they literally can't believe it. They're just like, steroids.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, well, even if they don't say it to you, they look at you and they're like, you're on fucking drugs.
Yeah, you saw my story that I posted the other day on Facebook. Someone sent me a DM.
Yeah. Oh, this applesauce.
Yeah. And someone actually sent me a DM and said something like, you must be on something, right? Like for real, like thought I was joking. Like, you must be on something for real, like even just like testosterone or something.
Even on testosterone,
Yeah.
we gotta have a different mascot of the week here. We're gonna start doing that.
There we go.
That's our new trend.
Yeah,
Different one every week.
that's a good one.
Yep. So he's our new. So, anyways,
It's not natty. That's not. This is
That-
not an attainable natural.
that's a
physique.
little not natty. All right, but hey,
The calf to arm ratio, the calf to upper back ratio. These calves are like,
these
I don't know,
calves.
the calf to quad ratio is just
Even the
calves are bigger
even the
than
spiders
quads.
running away. You can't believe how big them calves
Yeah.
are. But anyways, he literally thought you were on something.
Yeah.
He said what?
I'd have to go back and check, but
He said you're not on like anything.
yeah, he was basically just saying like, oh, you're actually on something though, right? Like he was serious. Like,
Was it a random person or was it a friend?
Nobody I know.
So not on your friends list?
That's a good question.
I wonder how far it reached.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder how far it reached.
Never talked to him before, so.
Well, as long as it's. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it went further than we thought.
Yeah.
Like I say, I reposted it because I thought it was funny. I wish I was in there a little bit more. I had no idea what you were doing. I'm just like,
Just walking around in the back.
But them leg sessions at that gym are crazy. But yeah, it's just like these people go into the gym, and it's nuts because, like people who just are eating food and training, it's like stand on one side of the wall, one side of the room, everybody else on the other side of the wall. It's like you and me in that gym would probably be like the only two. Even out of these like broccoli-haired 17-year-olds, they're all doing some fucking crazy shit, and I don't understand it. I'm like, holy cow! I can almost see it too with these young kids, which is another topic I wanted to get into now that we're kind of leading into it. But like I was telling you before, it's like, look at how old these people look. I swear to God, and it's starting to become a trendy topic on Instagram where it's like, 19-year-old deadlifting 250, 300 kilos. How old do I look? And it's just, that's like literally like the viral video going around. And I'm like, yeah, you do look like you're 35. Are you proud of that? Like, are you proud to be accelerating your age? Like, I'm just like, holy cow. So then it brought me onto the, like, with accelerated age, I was wondering, like, would we start to see bigger numbers and bigger bodies, like whatever, powerlifting, bodybuilding, is it going to improve? I almost don't think it would because we're seeing people get to these numbers quicker. I don't think that's going to translate into much bigger numbers. Surely,
because there's a limit.
Well, surely Thor can get beat, right? Some guys outpulls him sumo. It might take 20 years for some guy to pull him conventional.
Some genetic freak comes out.
But not even genetic freak. It's like these people, I'm just saying, like, yeah, genetic freak, obviously, to do this, but
He's a genetic freak, so you're going to have another genetic freak to beat that.
Yeah, and even if he does it at a younger age, I just feel like because of the way that they're taking these drugs now, it's not like because we're seeing 19-year-olds squat 300 kilos, 400 kilos, and we're expecting a 700 kilo squat in 10 years. That's not going to happen. These kids are just, because of the drugs we have readily available to them, they're just decades ahead of what we ever were before.
Just peaking earlier.
Way earlier. These people are all burning out by the time they're 30.
Decline earlier, yeah.
Oh, look at the fucking amount of influencers. I could rail off so many dudes you forgot about that don't even really work out anymore. And Larry Wheels is like a big one. Is he still strong? Yeah. Is he anywhere near as strong as he once was? No. Mm-hmm. So, and it's like, how old is the dude? He's younger than us. Probably like 31. I will give him this though. He looks good.
Yeah.
He doesn't look too old.
I think genetics has a lot to do with that because some people will respond. It's how you're responding to the drugs genetically, like your genetics.
But abuse on the, I guess in regards to what the age,
like some people have genetics for baldness, some people have genetics for the gray hair.
Well, I will say,
statistically
speaking, for whatever reason, steroid abuse obviously makes people go bald. It just is what it is. So,
and if you already have the genetics for baldness,
it's going to have
accelerate it.
Yeah, so now you got these kids, like I say, you got these dudes that are anywhere from 19 to 25 looking like they're 35 to 55. It's crazy. I'm just like, oh, all right, whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I mean, hey. I feel like luckily we came up in a time where we didn't get super exposed to that. So there wasn't a big push to accelerate that fast, that much, even though you and me were in a rat race. But luckily we had good genetics, so I feel like we were able to stay just enough ahead of the bell curve to the point where it never became enticing for us to go to the other side. So, for example, now I'm seeing these kids that are 19 to 25 and they're on the steroids and they're lifting big weights, but it's weights that I'm, near or capable of doing. So it's like, for me, it's like, oh, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm 19 and I'm looking at this kid and I'm like, fuck, I'm never going to be as strong as this guy. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
You know
people
what I mean?
that have never been there are gonna not believe it. Yeah.
So I don't know. It is interesting to see like how the bell curve has shifted tremendously because of these drugs, and it's crazy. Like they're everywhere. We had that ban. We grew up in like the most strict times with drugs. All before us, it was readily available. You could walk into GNC for that little 10-year period.
Yeah.
Then there was this little 10-year period where it was very hard to get drugs, and then all of a sudden there's so many drugs being made. It's like accessible under the sun. You just got to go online with your debit card.
Yeah.
And it's like we're in a transitional period where when Obama banned those SARMs or not
pro
SARMs,
hormones,
the pro hormones and the steroids were already out of GNC. It was hard to get your hands on stuff like that unless you were really fucking squirrely. But I was like, now I just see everybody, and then it's crazy to me because you get these dudes making these posts. And I tagged you in that one guy's post, and he's like clowning on natties. And I clicked on him, and I'm like, he looks halfway decent physique wise, but I was like, let me see how strong he is. And I'm like, oh, he's half repping 315 on the bench for like 3. I'm like, bro, come on. I'm like, you want to sit there and clown on a natty, and then there's dudes like me and you existed, and I'm like, I have to scratch my head. I'm sitting there, I'm like, why would he? And then the funniest part is when I sit there and make these comments to these people. They get pissy, and then they almost try and reverse it, like, I'm being a bully. And I'm like, dude, I'm just pointing it out to you that, like, your video's incorrect, and genetics are a real thing, and hopefully my message is people would see this and say, wow, this dude's saying to hop on trend because being natty's a bitch. And then they see my comment, and they're like, oh, you know what, maybe I should stay natural. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So
people actually do respect being natural. Like some people just think like, oh yeah, if you're not on gear, you're a bitch or something. Like
especially if you got a decent physique like we do, so they can respect it even more.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you're a skinny bitch like Chris Bumstead would say, and then you tell people you're natty, they're probably gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, of course you're natty. You look natty.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, shit, I don't know. So. Going back to I guess to wrap up the Ozempic thing, don't be a skinny bitch, as Chris Bumstead would say, and get your ass in the gym and eat better. Because most of y'all are drinking too much soda is probably the problem.
Alcohol
and soda. You can drink
fast food.
Trust me when I say this. It is easy to swallow liquid calories. You ain't out eating me in solid foods, and it's hard to eat enough solid foods to gain that much weight,
especially if you're eating real food. Yeah, that's
non-processed.
Soda is probably one of the main causes of obesity. If soda did not exist, do you think we would have the obesity rate?
Nope.
The obesity rate would be easily cut in half. Maybe even less.
Think about the this is crazy to think about, right? Just think about all the calories generated from chewing candy because they don't have soda to swallow. Think about that. In the history of mankind, no soda, so more people chew candy. All that mechanical energy of chewing.
And the fats it'll fill you up.
It's just crazy to think about, because you just literally...
Soda, yeah, any soft drink, doesn't even have to be soda. Any sugary soft drink is... You can go right
Man, and whatever, like, I could be a hypocrite in my own right because my dad owns a bar, but, like, I was at the Christmas party the other day, and the guy's like, what are you, a straight arrow? Because I was drinking a coffee. And I looked at him, and I was like, I was just like, alcohol is toxic, man.
Were you an alcoholic?
I was like,
what?
I'm like, it's 5:30 in the afternoon, evening, and I got to drive my ass home. It's Christmas Eve. What the flying fuck are you talking about? Am I being a straight arrow? So, anyways, I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? Like, I was like, alcohol is incredibly toxic. I was like, on a very rare occasion, I'll drink. Like, you see Mike and I go out, it's waters. Waters, waters, waters. On a very rare occasion, I'll drink. But that shit is so freaking bad for you. It's like that and soda. Take both of those out, and I could. There'd be a there'd be 100 more million people alive right now.
Yeah.
It would be crazy. We would be
Our
like,
health insurance premiums would be way out.
yeah, that would be a whole nother goddamn subject. Health insurance. You shouldn't even need health insurance if you treated your fucking body right. But whatever. But anyways, soda and alcohol, 100%. Those two would make going. Let's just circle back. If soda and alcohol didn't exist, Ozempic wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Fuck alcohol.
The nail in the coffin would be
Soda.
the snack food companies. You know, like
They would get a
cookies and crackers and that kind of shit.
This is
Chips, Doritos, Lay's, all that stuff.
If soda didn't exist, snack companies would find an easier way for you to ingest your calories.
Yeah.
Even easier than eating fucking M&Ms. Because that's how dastardly they are.
They would infuse it with some chemical like nicotine that would make it addictive. More addictive than it already is.
Yep, exactly. That's what they would do. I mean, that's actually 100% true.
I mean,
I guarantee that. If soda didn't exist, and they would just figure out a way to get you more addicted to
these foods that they make, they are engineered. So there is science put into them to make them addictive.
Oh, yeah.
Like
trans fats
candies and
are big
chips
things.
And stuff.
That's
like
for shelf life too, but
they put a lot of money into the research and development of the color, the texture, the marketing, all that stuff to make it more addictive, to make you not resist.
I'd love to see the spending on commercials for fruit versus soda commercials.
Yeah.
In a year. It'd be ridiculous. It'd be like, no. There wouldn't even be a conversation. They'd just look at you and be like, you want to end up like Epstein, motherfucker? You keep going down your route, talking about fruit funding. I don't know. I'm just like, it's bizarre. Again, like if you stop swallowing liquid calories, you're not gonna need Ozempic. I'm gonna circulate back to that last time, but yeah. Then on that note, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, we got. Let's see. Next topic we want to get into was just talking about schedule here. So looks like Michigan, Ohio, and then the two big ones at the end of the year, something like that.
Yeah, I think there was another one. Was there another one in there?
Well, we looked at Florida.
Oh yeah, Florida. That's right.
I don't know though. Like it would really depend with the Florida show, I guess, if we could swing the trip. But yeah, Michigan, Ohio
would be good because you can drive to both of those.
And they're 1-2 punch, and we're going to the Arnold again as always. We'll try and do a little more filming on that than usual. I feel like we botched it the last couple of years, but nonetheless, we have a blast. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a shit about like these people got to document everything. I'm like, I'm about living. I like running around and just living. I don't need to have a phone out. I don't give a shit.
Right.
But it is fun, like we're doing this right now.
We should do a little more filming. Maybe get like a little mic or something. We can like interview.
Yeah. I got a smaller one of these.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I actually have. So we could actually have two mics going at once. I never even thought about that because I have a splitter. Maybe we could try that out once.
Yeah.
I like to. Yeah. So we'll be going to the Arnold. First stop's the Arnold, then Michigan, then Ohio, then after that
there is 2 Ohio shows. I think one of them's later on in the. Later on.
All USBF.
I'll have to double check that, but.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I would love to do Phil's show again, but I don't know.
Wait, is it back?
Yeah, he did have it back.
Oh, it's back. Oh shit.
I know. I'm just like, whoa.
I don't want to pay for 2 federations, though.
You're there.
2 memberships. Yeah, it'd be cool if.
Oh, that's funny. We were having a conversation. We can end the pod with this. Would be a good one. People, same thing with Ozempic. You're not going to work out and exercise, right? And then I was talking at the dinner table the other day, and they were bitching about gym membership. prices. And I'm like, yo, fuck that. I was like, I don't even care if it came to the point where I had to spend $20 a day to go to the gym. If that's what I had to do to get into a gym, because that's what was.
Gym memberships are ridiculously cheap these days.
But think about this real quick. Think about like some apocalyptic, crazy scenario where like you had to pay $20 a day to go to a gym.
What is that a month?
Who cares? But we'll be there. It's like $600 a month.
Yeah.
I'd fucking
Like a car payment.
I would have to go to the gym, so I would have to pay the man.
Right.
And I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I couldn't even justify spending $3 a day to go to a gym." And I'm like, pfft. And that's $90 a month for a gym membership, which most people would say that's expensive. And it's like, even for you're telling
How
me
much is your cell phone bill? How much do you pay for cable?
well,
How much
for you, I was like, you go probably to the gas station every single day and buy a coffee or
Energy
something,
drink,
and you
sandwich.
spend like $4 or $5, and you can't justify $3 for this massively nice facility.
Yeah.
And then now I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm talking to the same person that gets drunk every weekend and is like a dead fish, like can't even function. And
Take
I'm like,
a couple beers and just.
I was just,
That's covers your monthly gym membership.
almost. I was like, shit, two shots at a bar is like 20 something bucks.
Goddamn. That's a gym membership.
That's a gym. You just went out and had
For
2
the
shots, and you get
miss one day of drinking and you can have a whole month at the gym.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
It is, and it's fucking wild. Like how expensive. I don't know. People make it out to be more.
Now I wasn't around for this. I was too young for this, but I heard that like back in like the 80s and 90s, gym memberships were a lot more because if you think about it. There's less people go. It wasn't as mainstream. There's less people going to gyms, so they have to charge more. And
make
people,
the money.
And people that like going to the gym, they pay a premium. They're the hardcore fitness enthusiasts and stuff.
That's like the apocalyptic,
Your mainstream people. So nowadays we have a larger population go to the gym, so we're able to get these memberships that are $9.99 or $15, under $20. Yeah, so like they're able to afford making those memberships cheaper because they have the volume and just I mean I pay for 2 gym memberships and it's still under $50 but I'd pay $100 if there was only one gym within 50 miles and it was $100 a month I'd pay it.
You have to because you value your health, and that's what I say like to people. I'm like, either if you value your health or you don't. That's one or the other. Like, like I was laughing. I was like, well, I value my health so much. I made a gym. I built a gym. Like, I don't want to get to that point.
Turning down the heat on my home just to save money to get for a
hell
gym
yeah.
membership.
And then I'm laughing. Like same thing too. When COVID happened and the price of steel tripled, I could have sold my gym equipment. I could have made a fortune. But I was like, you know what? That ain't worth it because I want my gym.
Right.
And I was like, why would I want to buy a gym again? I don't want to buy a gym again. Yeah. I was like, I already got it done and got all this stuff. I was like, it's way too important to me to have money instead of this. I don't care if I paid off my house. I'll sell my fucking house, make sure I got a gym. Like, I wouldn't do that to the piggies, but Harold and Mike are like, excuse me? What the hell did he just say down there? But no, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I'd make at any cost to go to the gym. Value the health. I don't care. Because, like I made my post the other day, like, we grew up in a world where this is what we were depicting as what a man should be. And then, all of a sudden, now we live in a world where, like, the fucking dude on this basketball trophy is a man. And it's like, wait a second. How did we go from being, like, masculine to that little fucking bitch? I don't know. I'm like, so now we're get to the point where guys want to chop their wieners off, and it's like, all right, something got to change. I was like, something's got to change. So then it like dawned on me, I need to make I just was like, I'm gonna
testosterone levels are dropping.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna make this post. I don't care who I offend. I was like, men should look like men and not boys. So as you can see, all around us. I think pretty much 95 to I'd say 99% of this wall looks like it's on trend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that's masculinity in a nutshell. Even Charizard looks like he takes a little up there.
Yeah.
Like how do you think he spits fire so far? And then whatever. I was like, so
They're trying to make things more realistic, but like we like that unrealistic, even though we know we're never gonna look like that, or like some of these people, like
so
these cartoon characters, like
they dumb down everything. In the
Yeah.
cartoons, they make everybody look less like. Look at the cartoons nowadays. When's the last time you seen the Hulk depicted like that?
Yeah.
He's smooth. He's got muscles, but like compared to that, man, it looks like he's been bulking for 6 years.
Yeah, all this. It's like when they say like the mannequins, we get the fat mannequins now.
Oh
we
yeah,
get
the mannequins.
The mannequins aren't like jacked anymore. We got the freaking. I see even male mannequins with like a belly on. I'm like, come on, people. They're like striving for mediocrity. Like
the plus size models at the mall on the window.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, you should. I don't care. Again, I don't care who I find with this. You should not have a plus size model in the window. You shouldn't.
It's not what we should be.
And the same
trying to be.
The same thing I'll say. No plus size models in the window because nobody wants to aspire to be unhealthy. Just like you shouldn't have twigs in the window either because nobody should aspire to be unhealthy. You should have fitness chicks you represent in your clothing line. I guarantee that would look a lot better and sell a lot more. Like the fitness industry is dominated by these good-looking ladies that are just out there in their sports bras. Like those women look way better to me than a skinny twig runway model that Victoria's Secret likes to promote.
Yeah.
And that's not healthy. These women are bulimic, throwing up all the time, fucking nuts. So
on the Ozempic.
They're probably on the Ozempic, and then the plus size models are just two French fries and a McDouble away from a fucking trip to St. Joe's cardiac center.
Yep.
It's like, okay, let's find a balance here. So you get, I would even take a normal girl that doesn't even work out over one of those two.
Right. Yeah.
Let me see one of those. Put some big old titties on there and just throw her right up on there and just forget about it. And then instead of doing that shit, so yeah. Same thing with like if I'm I don't know. When's the last time I walked in a gym and they just have skinny dudes all over the place on the wall?
Yeah.
When's the last time I walked into a gym and they just had a bunch of skateboarders just posing for pictures on the wall? Who the fuck wants to look at skateboarders when I'm going to a gym? I want to see Jacked and Juicy, Tan and Lucy. Where's Dorian Yates? Where is he? I want to see him.
Yeah.
You better be hanging on the wall. I need that side tricep right now. Imagery goes a long way. But, yeah. I think we pretty much have ranted. Oh, we got to get another segment going, too. We'll get another one going. I want to start doing a segment called Robbie's Rants. Just find a topic and drill it.
Yeah.
For like a solid rant on something. I was like, that'd be funny. So, yeah. Anything else you want to go over?
Not too much.
Yeah, we got the shows.
Cold as shit here.
We told you guys, the weather is like...
Just waiting for summer.
15 degrees outside right now. But yeah, so I mean, if you watch this video and you think that you're a skinny bitch and you should stick needles in your bum to get skinnier,
hit us up for advice.